Devanupriyo, there are many festivals in this world. Festivals which make people happy. However, Parvadhiraj Paryushan Mahaparva is mostly the only festival in this world which gives you a chance to purify yourself, purify your emotions, and uplift your soul. Think about it. Out of billions of human beings of this world, how many people get a chance to purify themselves and clean their heart? Very few people, right? And so, remember one thing. Only when we develop alertness towards our soul, only when we develop feelings that I want to do something for my soul, I want to purify my soul, we can make our human birth successful. We get Jinsasan with our good luck, but we can make it successful only with our alertness and efforts. In the past, you must have done some good work because of which you have achieved Jinsasan today. But what effort can make your human birth successful, your sadhana successful, your life successful? Hello, what can you do? Devanupriyo, Paramatma has said the reason of this entire sansar is desires. And reducing our desires is called tapasya. Where there are desires, there is sansar. And where there is freedom from desires, it is called tapasya. If you are thirsty and you control your desire, you drink water, then it is tapasya for you. Whenever we have satisfied our desires, we don't just satisfy the desire, but we increase our entire sansar. Look at all the living beings in the world who are sad, unhappy, or depressed, and you will realize one thing. If you check the roots of their sorrows, you will find that the main cause of their sorrow is desires. Desires are the root cause of sorrows. And that's why Paramatma has said, Ichcha nirohenam uvai mokham. Controlling your desires is real tapasya. Hello, when we see a cow getting slaughtered, we feel it is a sin. When someone gets angry, we feel it is wrong. If we step on an insect by mistake, we feel very sorry. Even when someone lies, we know it is not right. However, you have a desire to drink coffee in the morning, do you ever feel it is a mistake? Do you ever feel? Yes. If it's your time for breakfast, and if you eat whatever is kept on the dining table to satisfy your hunger, then that is different. But if you command your servant from your bedroom, make a cup of tea, then it is your desire, it's your demand. Have you ever thought that desire is a sin? No. Hello. We have never looked at life from this angle. And so, in this Paryushan Mahaparva, I want to change your entire belief. Whenever desires get satisfied, a person becomes very happy. And when his desires, demands don't get satisfied, he becomes very sad, upset, and depressed from within. Yes or no? Yes or no? What is your experience? Hello. Devanupriyo, in the journey of life, Bhagwan Mahavir has said that our karmas are of two types. One is Nittat karma and other is Nikachit karma. When our mind, body and speech does anything with our desires, with deep involvement, we bind Nikachit karma. And when our mind, body and speech become active without less desires, mild desires, we bind Nittat karma. Nikachit karmas are fixed karmas. We have to bear the fruits of these karmas compulsory. But Niddat karmas are flexible karmas. We can destroy this karma without bearing their fruits just by doing tapasya and sadhana. Hello. Devanupriyo, I have come to make you understand the entire essence of sadhana today. Someone asked, Prabhu, which is the greatest kind of tapasya? Bhagwan Mahavir said, in any tapasya, controlling our desires is the biggest kind of tapasya. And only when we achieve control on our desires, it is real tapasya. Bhagwan has said that control on desires is called bhav. And the one who starts doing bhav, his connection with sansara slowly gets reduced. Because when your desires get destroyed, our sansar also gets destroyed. And when our desires increases, our sansar also increases. What is the essence of Jainism? Paramatma said, Chandam nirohin uvei mokham. The one who gives up his desires gives himself a complete U-turn. One is the path of sansar and other is the path of truth, the path of good qualities. Both are in opposite direction. So, what do you need to do? Hello. All you need to do is turn your steering wheel a little in the opposite direction. And remember one thing. There cannot be anger without desires. There cannot be ego without desires. Check yourself. Close your eyes for 2 minutes. Don't just listen to pravachans. Introspect on yourself. Talk to yourself. Check deeply. Hello. Close your eyes and check. What is the reason for my anger? You will realize one thing. Your desire is the reason for your anger. Now, check your ego. Why do I have ego? Somewhere or the other, the reason for your ego is also your desire. Check yourself. Check yourself. Whenever you cheated someone, why did you do so? Because there was some desire in your heart. Check your possessiveness. Desire is the base of your possessiveness too. Desire is the mother of all bad qualities. Hello. Okay. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Someone asked Paramatma, what sadhana can I do? And Paramatma said, just make an effort to leave your desires. There are two types of steps for reaching the top. In one type, the steps are few, but they are very big. And in another type, the steps are many, but they are very small. Which is faster? What do you think? There are 8 big steps to climb a mountain, and there are 8,000 small steps to climb a mountain. Which way will be faster? 8 steps or 8,000 steps? One person does fasting for 30 days. He takes a big step. But another person learns to say Ji, okay, yes to everybody. In the entire day, he just says one thing whenever he is asked for something. As you say, whatever you say, as you like. He makes efforts to live his desire in every action, every incident, and every situation. And as a result, he climbs the mountain with full speed. Maybe you can't take big steps, no problem. If you learn to live your small desires, then you can climb the small steps of sadhana and reach the top. That's why check your mind again and again and again. Which desire is arising in my heart at this moment? I want to buy this. I want to eat this. I want to go here. I want to meet this person. I want to go to Paris. I want to go to Switzerland. I want to buy this brand clothes only. I want iPhone only. I want, and I want. Every moment there are so many desires in your life. But remember one thing. When you learn to live your desires, you yourself become happy and the entire environment around you becomes peaceful. Hello. So what is the purpose of tapasya? Tapasya is an effort to give up your desires and demands. Hello. Hello. Slowly take small steps. When your younger brother or sister tells you, please switch off the TV and play with me, what must you do? Say, okay, G, and switch off the TV immediately. Try this for some days. Remember one thing. When you learn to say G to those who are younger than you, it is a very big task which is known as bhavtap. Because at that time, you become free from your ego. Hello, free from your ego. when you become free from ego, from anger, from desires, from greed, all these are called bhav. So, in reality, what is the purpose of tapasya? The purpose of tapasya is to become free from the bad qualities inside yourself. And the mother of all bad qualities is desire. But I want to ask you one question. What is the reason of desires? What is the reason of desires? Why do we have desires? Hello. The main cause of desires is our sukh buddhi, our comfort zone. What do you like? Do you like comforts? Or do you like discomforts? Remember one thing. As our liking for comfort reduces, our desires also reduce. If we analyze ourselves, we will realize that we have one nature. We like comforts. We like doing everything which keeps us in our comfort zone. I am comfortable eating this. I am comfortable when I wear this. I am comfortable when I have this. I am comfortable when I do this. And so, we develop a desire for that comfort. Whenever we like staying in our comfort zone, our desire starts growing. And to fulfill that desire, we have different negative emotions like anger, ego, jealousy, disliking, and sometimes we even behave badly with others because of this. Right? What does your experience say? What does your experience say? Yes, that's why Paramatma Mahavir has said Anekantvad and Aparigraha are the two main principles of Jainism. What is Aparigraha? Not trying to achieve happiness from outside, not experiencing comfort in materialistic things. That is called Aparigraha. Tapasya is for developing your Aparigraha bhav. Devanupriyo, that is why I want to give you one inspiration today. Our sukh buddhi, our comforts always bring demands inside us. And when there are demands, we tend to lose our reasoning about what is right and what is wrong. Check yourself carefully. Check yourself carefully. Whenever demands arise inside you, you stop thinking whether something is right or wrong. You develop a desire that I want to do this anyhow. You forget where you are, what situation you are in, and whether something is right for you or not. There is a story in the 8th adhyant of the Uttradin Sutra. A young Brahmin boy named Kapil had gone away from his home for higher studies. Till the time he was alone, he lived a carefree and peaceful life. He was able to concentrate properly on his studies, but there was a widow lady in the same house where he lived. He got attracted towards her and developed affection for her. As a result, he left his studies and got attached to her. Earlier, he had to take care of himself alone, but now he had her responsibility too. She would make many demands, and he was not able to fulfill all her demands. In the end, his wife told him to go to the king and ask for financial help. But whenever he would go to the king, someone else would reach before him. The king had a fixed amount of money for daily donation, which would get over every day before he could reach. So, his wife got frustrated and told him, "Today you go and wait outside the palace in the middle of the night." Hello. And when he went, the king's soldiers thought that he was a thief. So they caught him. Our demands always take us in the wrong direction. We lose our reasoning of right and wrong and listen to other suggestions, and so we fall into problems. Kapil became very disturbed. The next morning, he was taken to the king, and the king asked him, "Why did you come here at night?" But Kapil was a very simple man at heart. He narrated the entire story and said the truth. Hearing this, the king was very happy with his honesty and innocence. He told Kapil, "Tell me, what do you need? I will give you everything. I will give you everything." Kapil became very happy. But he thought, if the king is giving me a chance to ask for something, what must I ask? He requested the king to give him some time to think, and he went in the king's garden. He had come for 2 gold coins, but then he thought these coins will get over in few days. So let me ask for 4 coins. But again, they will also get over. Then, what will I do? Slowly, his demands kept rising. 10 coins, 20 coins, 100 coins, 1,000 coins, 1 lakh coins. He then thought, if the king is ready to give me whatever I want, let me ask for his half kingdom. Then I will never have to worry about any financial problem. But if I take half the kingdom, the king will fight a war with me and take it back. No. Let me ask the king for his entire kingdom. Let me ask the king for his entire kingdom. Hello. Just imagine. Kapil developed a desire to take away everything from the same king who was ready to help him in his problems. That is why it is said that desires are endless, and desires are the main reason for our endless sansar. But Kapil had one good quality. He was very simple at heart. And he suddenly realized, oh, how can I think of taking away everything from the king who was so kind to me? He felt very guilty for his desires. With a pure heart, he felt very sorry for all his desires. And in that moment of repentance, he achieved Keval Jnana then and there. One control on desires can put a full stop to your entire sansar. The story is not important, but I want to tell you something different. When When the desire starts growing inside us, it makes us forget what is right and what is wrong. We don't realize what we are doing. And in that desire, in that process, we disturb our atmic qualities. And that's why it is said that desire is the mother of all sins. We must understand this principle very deeply. Why do you do tapasya? Every soul has a desire, loving nature since an infinite period of time. Every person always likes to satisfy his desire. And to satisfy that desire, he harms other, he lies, he steals, he gets angry, he cheats other, all the bad qualities inside us, all the wrong things which a person does in worldly life. All the fights and arguments that happen in our life. Somewhere or the other, desire is the root cause behind everything. What is tapasya? Tapasya is our effort to bring control on our desires. When we fast, we gain control on our desires to eat. We gain control on one desire, and when a person is able to control one desire today, he will be able to control infinite desires one day. So, when you do fast, when you fast, what must be your belief system? I want to bring control on my desire to eat. I want to see how many demands arise inside me and how much self-control can I bring on myself. That is why it is said that while fasting is a process of not eating any food, the purpose of fasting is to stay with your own soul. In fasting, you must introspect and observe yourself. What are the different demands that are arising inside me? Devanupriyo. If you feel like watching TV when you are fasting, if you feel like shopping when you are fasting, then your sadhana is still incomplete. You are still lacking somewhere. Once, Guru told his disciple, fill this basket with water and bring it to me. The basket was made of bamboo, so there were holes inside it. Disciple went to the river bank and filled that basket. When he filled the basket, it looked like the entire basket was full. But when he reached to his Guru, all the water has drained out from the small holes in the basket. He tried again, second time, third time, fourth time. But every time, what would happen? Was he able to fill the basket with water? No. What he should do? What he should do? Before he can fill the basket, he must seal all the holes inside the basket. In the same way, we may try to fill our soul with good qualities by doing tapasya. But if there are holes of desires in our soul, what will happen? When someone does 8 days of fasting during Paryushan, it looks like he has become a very religious person. His entire basket is filled with sadhana. But the very next day, if you check his basket, you will find him enjoy eating panipuri and pasta. Hello? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. And that's why I want to tell you one thing today. Stop trying to fill your basket with water. First, seal all the holes of desires inside you. That is why That is why it is said that tapasya is for destroying your desires. There are 12 types of tapasya in Jainism. There are 12 types of tapasya in Jainism. If you observe closely, you will realize one thing. In every tapasya, there is a process of gaining self-control on your desires. The first is ansantap. The first is ansantap. In this tapasya, you leave all kinds of food items. The second is unodritap. Unodritap. In this tapasya, you don't leave food, but you reduce the quantity of your food. You may be very hungry, but you control your desire and eat less than your hunger. The third is vritti sankshep. Vritti sankshep. Most people have many desires inside them. I want to eat this, I want to eat that. But if you decide that, no, today I will not eat everything that I like. I will limit my desire and eat only few things in the entire day. I will try to control my desires in the entire day. This is called vritti sankshepta. Here also you gain control on your desires. The next is called kaya kalishta. Every person likes to be in his comfort zone. The environment must be comfortable. The weather must be comfortable. Your house must be comfortable. Your bed must be comfortable. Hello, right? And even little discomfort makes you uneasy and disturbed. Paramatma has said that the readiness to tolerate discomfort and make an effort to come out of your comfort zone is called kaya kalishta. The fifth is called ras parityag. Ras parityag tap. Tell me one thing. How many of you like eating bitter gourds? That is karela. Yes, raise your hand. Hello, raise your hand. Who likes karela? Hello, who likes karela? Yes or no? No. Many people want perfection in taste. Many people want perfection in taste. This taste is perfect. This item is not proper. Devanupriyo, Paramatma has said that giving up on your likes and dislikes for taste is also one type of tapasya. The next is called pratisalinta. Like a tortoise goes inside his cell wherever he sees danger, a sadhak withdraws himself from his comfort zone. This is known as pratisalinta. And with this tapasya also, he controls his desires. If you see all the 12 types of tapasya which Bhagwan has described, you will realize that they are all different ways to gain self-control on your desires. The next is called prayaschit. Prayaschit means asking for forgiveness for all the wrong desires which you had in the past. They make you feel guilty from within, and so you say sorry for your mistakes. The 8th type of tapasya is called Vinay. Vinay is one of the important tapasya which makes you overcome your desires. What is Vinay? We have always believed that Vinay means folding your hands, doing vandana, respecting elders. But Paramatma has said that real Vinay is when a disciple accepts his Guru's saran and requests him, "O Gurudev, I want to stay in your Agna from today. I have satisfied my desire in infinite lives, and it has only increased my sansar. From today, I surrender myself to you. From today, I surrender myself to you. I want to practice Vinayatap and become free from my desires. Wherever you feel that my desire is wrong, I request you to please do Anusasan on me." Hello. Devanupriyo, remember one thing in life. Guru is not the one who fulfills your desires. Guru is the one who finishes all your desires. Why do we need Guru in life? Why must we stay in Guru's Agna? So that he can make us free from our desires. Because desires are the mother of this entire cycle of birth and death, and becoming free from desires is freedom from sansar. Freedom from desires brings real happiness inside us. It gives birth to our inner knowledge. It brings out our divinity. Once there was Guru Bhakt, and he had problems with another Guru Bhakt because of some misunderstanding. One day, he asked me, "Gurudev, I wish to make a donation. So, whom do I approach?" And I told him, "You do one thing, you speak to that Guru Bhakt." Which Guru Bhakt? The one with whom he had problems. And he told me, "No, I will not talk to him. I will not talk to him. I am not comfortable with him. And please, don't even take his name in front of me." First, I silently heard everything that he said, and then I told him, "Let's do one thing. Let's keep this donation aside for now." After 2 or 3 days, I told him, "Till the time you have problems with that Guru Bhakt, you have to do one thing. Invite him to your house, sit next to him, and have a lunch with him. We will talk only after that." Hello, we will talk only after that. He did not even like to look at his face. Since 3 years, there was so much dislike in this heart for him. There was so much problem between the two of them. And in the middle of this, he got Guru's Agna. Now what happened? Remember one thing. When we become free from our desires, our ego, when we become free from the feelings of I am something, only then Guru's Saran becomes fruitful for us. And it is Guru's responsibility to destroy your desires. Guru never fulfills your desires. He finishes your desires. After that, this Bhakt politely invited the other Bhakt for lunch. The opposite person was shocked to receive his call. He thought, "This person has so many problems with me. This person has so many problems with me since 3 years. And today he is suddenly calling me for lunch." But he respected the invitation and went for lunch. The Bhakt sat next to him, fed him grand meal, and then with folded hands he said, "Michhami dukadam. From today, I don't have any problems with you. Devanupriyo, when Guru gets such a disciple, even he feels that this is a worthy disciple. Why? Because the ones who come to Guru only to fulfill their desires, they are not worthy disciples. But when Guru destroys all desires and the disciple becomes ready to give up his desires, such a disciple is a worthy disciple. And Guru makes such a disciple do the tapasya of Ichha Nirodh Tap. Paramatma has said, where your desire gets destroyed, your entire sansar gets destroyed. Because wherever the Guru sees any desire in him, he slowly destroyed those desires and makes him free from all desires. That is why, remember one thing, receiving Guru's affection does not make you a worthy disciple, but receiving Guru's anusasan makes you a true disciple. Because Guru's anusasan makes you free from your desires. Hello. Wherever you have desires, you have a strong wish to fulfill that desire. And that time, you don't realize what is right and what is wrong. You don't see whether your actions are harming others or yourself. And so, a person becomes selfish. The moment he becomes selfish, it increases his sansar. He harms others as well as himself. That is why staying in Guru Agna and following every Guru Agna is so important. The one who gives up his desires and follows Guru's Agna ultimately becomes free from all his desires. And freedom from desires is the most important result of Dharma. Remember one thing, if humanity and Seva is also your desire, don't do it. Don't do it. Because even after doing Seva, you will only satisfy your desires. Instead, go to your Guru and request him, Gurudev, please give me some Agna through which I can extend compassion to every living being. When you say, Gurudev, I want to go and feed cows today, it means there is still ego inside you. I am doing this. I want to do this. I will do this. You must only request your Guru, Hey Gurudev, please bless me with some Agna where I can grow my quality of compassion. And then, when Guru gives you such an Agna, what happens? One deep feelings will arise in your heart. I have surrendered everything. Now how can I expect appreciations for my Seva? The one who surrenders himself never expects in appreciations. Whereas the one who wants appreciation has not surrendered himself. Devanupriyo, when you do any Seva, any sadhana, any tapasya with Guru Agna in such a way, it is truly beneficial for your soul. Even the Seva or tapasya which you do with your own desire increases your name, your ego, and the feeling of I did this, I achieved this. Yes or no? Yes. And so, Prabhu has said that Vinay Tap is the most effective way to become free from your desires. The one who stays in Guru Agna becomes free from desires. 3 words disappear from his life: I, me, and mine. The one who is able to become free from I, me and mine experiences inner joy and peace. And the one who remains in his desires ultimately becomes disturbed and unhappy from within. The next type of tapasya is Vyavach or Siva. What is Siva? I want to go and see a movie, but today Gurudev has said that you have to go and distribute sweets to the poor. Devanapriyo. Whenever you join in Siva, you automatically become free from your worldly desires. Siva makes you free from your materialistic wants. It teaches you to give happiness to others. After that, the next type of tapasya is Svadhyay. Prabhu has said that Svadhyay is also tapasya. Because when we do Svadhyay, our mind becomes focused. Dhammo Mangal Mukitham Ahimsa Sanjamotavo Deva Vitam Namansanti Jash Dhamme Sayamano. Our mind concentrates only on one subject and so it disconnects from all other desires. The last two types of tapasya are dhyan and kavashak. Our mind is constantly running. There are so many wants and demands in our mind. Dhyan and kavashak calm down our mind and make it free from all these demands. They help us achieve self-control on our mind. Devanapriyo, make one resolution today. I want to start achieving self-control on small desires. So, whenever I have any wrong desires, I will be able to control myself in those situations. And that is the result of tapasya. And that is the result of tapasya. Because remember one thing, desire is the mother of all my bad qualities. Remember one thing, desire is the mother of all my bad qualities. And if I want to improve my qualities, I have to become free from my desires. Like I said earlier, you may not be able to do very big tapasyas. You may not be able to climb big steps. But you can take small steps and do many small tapasyas. For example, if you are playing a game and your mother asks you to help her at home, what must you do? Just say Ji. Is it easy or difficult? Hello, is it easy or difficult? Very easy, right? But mostly what do you do? Do you get up immediately? Or do you argue and say no? Do you argue and say no? Yes. You may think this is a very small thing. You may think this is a very small thing, but these small things will become your steps of sadhana and make you reach the top one day. When you are about to go to college or office, you are about to go to college or office and you open your wardrobe, make one rule. Today's in the week, I will not make any choice. I will not make any choice. I will wear whatever is lying on the top of the self. Possible? Hello? Yes. It's very easy. You don't need to do any fasting of food in this. But you will do fasting of your mood. You will do fasting of your mood. Hello? Right? Whenever you sit to eat food, make one resolution in your mind. I will not eat any one item today. Slowly, slowly you will develop a self-control on your habit of eating anything at any time. You see, so many animals around you. What do they do the entire day? They keep searching for food the entire day. Little self-control will make you free from this animal nature. If we want, we can find ways to do tapasya in every moment of life. All you need is one goal. I want to become free from my desires. The one who learns this one sadhana, his entire human life becomes successful. Hello. Okay. शुभ थाओ, श्रेय थाओ, मंगल थाओ, कल्याण थाओ.